11th Street? Y'all ain't heard of him?
I got my money.
Hey, I thought it was all over.
What's up, Dochi?
Hey, girl.
You know, it's been a little minute since you and I have had a chat.
Has it really?
Probably since, like, your last EP, All the Places You'll Go.
Oh, wow. It's been a minute, yeah.
I've been getting some calls. People are a little bit worried about you.
Not worried.
And I know that I was kind of that outlet for you, so...
You were.
Why don't you just tell me what's been going on?
Okay. Remember old dude from 2019? Nice, clean nigga did me dirtier than laundry. Took a scroll through his IG just to get a DM from his wife. I was so confused, what should Dochi do? She didn't know about me and I didn't know about Sue. I opened up the messages and had to hit the Zoom. Turns out the girl was really a dude. I think he slicked back till I slipped back. Got my lick back, turned a nigga to a knick-knack. I moved on, dropped a couple of songs, and then I went and got signed. Now it's 2021.
Okay, I just feel like this is the perfect opportunity for us to just take a second and kind of unpack what's happened to you. You know, this guy cheated on you and...
Fuck it. Platinum record this, Bible record that. I'm making so much money, I'm all over the net. I'm moving so fast, no time to process. And no, I'm not in a gang, but I'm always on set. Wristwatch, drip drop, label with the TikToks. Now I'm making TikTok music, what the fuck? I need a cleanse, need a detox, but we ain't got time to stop. The charts need us. Fast forward me, 2023. I'm stacking lots of cheese and making money. My grass is really green and honestly, I can't even fucking cap no more. This is a really dark time for me. I'm going through a lot.
By a lot, you mean drugs?
I wouldn't.
Drugs?
No, it's a natural plan.
No, I'm not judging.
I'm not an addict.
I'm just saying.
I don't
You
think...
want to talk about it?
I mean, fuck, I like pills, I like drugs, I like getting money, I like strippers, I like to fuck, I like day drinking and day parties in Hollywood, I like doing Hollywood shit, snorted probably would. What can I say? The shit works, it feels good, and my self-worth's at an all-time low. And just when it couldn't get worse, my ex crashed my place and destroyed all I owned. Whoopsie, made a oopsie, $100,000 oops, made me loopy. I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Don't wanna have to turn a nigga guts into soup beans.
Whoa. Okay, Dochi. We don't want to revert back into our old ways, so we're gonna try a breathing exercise, okay?
All right,
when I breathe,
okay.
you breathe, all right? Let's go.
Now look what you done did, buddy. You done got yourself. I love when art becomes real life. And it goes...
Regardless of rain or snow, sleet or hail, I kick street sales, choking niggas like I'm free well.
Jersey, what the fuck is up? New York City.
Talking like I be it.
Rest in peace to Big Pun, of course. We got a lot to talk about today. No shortage of information. Hey.
Welcome back. Black History Month is a great example of how storytelling can be used to pass down history and tradition. So to chat a little more about that, Reggie Jackson, who's co-founder of Nurturing Diversity Partners, also head griot at America's Black Holocaust Museum, is joining us right now. So Reggie, how important is storytelling in African American culture, and what's the role of the griot in doing that?
Well, griot is a term we borrow from West Africa. The French-speaking part of West Africa is a term used historically to describe the oral historians, the keepers of the history of their community. And it's always been a really important part of African life. And so as we transition into this part of the world, we brought that tradition along with us too.
I appreciate my entire desire. I appreciate flying higher.
Wow, I mean, like, that's completely true. Everything as you said happened.
Yeah.
Dead man shoes, double dare you to rock them. Slip them on smooth, they gon' fit no problem, they always do. It's like they were made for your 2 feet. Kids laid out in the streets, no kicks, limbs askew. That's how they did my cousin in '86. Auntie saw it on the news. He had one on, one off. It was by the bare foot that she knew. My wife said the baby feet look just like you, and I thought about that when they went to sleep. I cried too. Dog-eared Timberland boot. Saucony's on the Brooklyn stoop in pretty good shape. Toothbrush to sway. Mouth full of toothpaste. Looking in the mirror like I know my day coming. I pray it's not today. Seen them coming like, hold on, wait. Ain't no way. Doctor, read the x-rays while you read the doctor's face. I rock a clean pair of socks every day.
Hold up. 11th Street? Y'all ain't heard of him?
live from Brooklyn, East Coast of the United States of America, aka the American Empire. I'm Sayou Cooper, and this is the Griot's live show. I'm so excited. First of all, I would like to thank my subscribers who are watching now, and subscribers who are also going to watch the replay, which is hella cool. Also, big up to the Patreon members, especially the big ballers, Nigel and Samuel. Thank you for paying so much money for my exclusive Patreon content. I also want to thank 11th Street and Miles, who collaborated with me for this production. Miles is behind the scenes, he's directing right now, but you're gonna see him on camera soon. And yeah, I'm just so excited. I'm a bit nervous, this is my first live show. It feels so weird to be like speaking to you guys directly in like the current time zone, if that makes sense. But yeah, we have like a really sick program for you for like this hour or so. And so I'm excited that you guys are joining. If you have any questions, I am going to be answering questions in a later section, but if you have any more questions that you would like to ask me about the season 2 and just the channel, you can drop it in the chats. I will check them later on. But for now, I think you should just sit down, relax, and enjoy this program. We'll be right back with a brief message. Bye for now.
Hello. Sayou on the mic as usual. This section was supposed to be some elaborate pre-recorded content created by yours truly, Sayou, but as usual, I procrastinated and I don't have this elaborate pre-recorded content, so we're gonna waste some time. Actually, I don't like the idea of wasting time, but I'm gonna ramble here for a bit and hopefully it makes sense and I don't say anything too inappropriate. The date is December 27, 2025, and I just finished and uploaded the season finale on YouTube. I am exhausted, and that's why you're not getting some elaborate programming for this section. Yeah, season 2 is over. Finished. Done. Was I sentimental or emotional? I was getting a bit sentimental when I was like putting in like the final credits, like putting in the theme song for like the closing out minutes. But to be honest, I feel like the first emotion that comes to me when I think about the season is just exhausted and like, I don't know, not necessarily regrets. I don't want to make this like a depressing section, but I had a lot of plans and aspirations for this season, and like things just didn't turn out the way I wanted to. I would really like to be like much bigger. This is like something I don't know why I keep struggling with this. Is like my art isn't reaching a larger audience, and I know as an artist you're told to be grateful because like what do we have now? I say we, even though I'm the one running this platform solely. I say we because in the future I hope to have more employees and more people working with me. But yeah, we're at like right under 9,000 subscribers, so that is a lot of people, and that's like a lot to be grateful for. But I don't know, I see my other colleagues, or I just look at the YouTube hip-hop scene or collective, and I see how many views and subscribers they're getting, and I'm just like, why is YouTube not awarding me with the similar stats? It just sucks, and especially like the finance part about this. You know, I think right now in the current moment, I don't want to be emotional, but like, it has been a lot. I think we had great momentum going into the summer. Why am I saying we? I had great momentum going into the summer. And then like my laptop, my very expensive MacBook broke. And that just like derailed me for months and months. And I was also navigating a move. And then I started working full time again. Don't have that job currently, so that is a bit stressful to deal with now. So, oh, I have to sneeze. Excuse me. Yeah, this is real off the cuff scripting right now. Behind the scenes, while you're listening to this, me and Miles are setting up for the question and answer section, or maybe I don't know, we're setting up for something. So me and Miles are getting into positions, fixing the cameras. So that's where this section is a buffer in the meantime. So yeah, just a lot of rambling, but anyway, back to the season. So yeah, I had a lot of aspirations, just things didn't work out. I don't know, it's a mix between feeling disappointed in myself and also like being comfortable with I don't know, the idea or mentality, like things are just like out of my control. I do not control the YouTube algorithm. I can create phenomenal thumbnails, phenomenal YouTube titles that are alluring and should drag in audiences, but it just like never happens. So yeah, anyway, I don't want to, end this on a really gloomy note, because this celebration, the afters, is supposed to be a celebration of season 2. It's so crazy because even though this whole program or show you're watching is going to be like right under an hour, it's taking me and Miles like weeks to plan out and to do content. And I just actually want to say like a quick shout out and a very like special thank you to Miles, who's like helped me produce this. This was the first time I had someone produce an episode along with me, and Miles is such an amazing creative. I really appreciate and admire the work that he's doing with 11th Street. He just like seen my content on YouTube and reached out to me, and then we just been talking since then. And since I moved to the city, we've met up, and then I told him about this idea about this live show to celebrate the end of the year, and he's like, yeah, I'm down. So he's like done this work for free. So shout out to Miles, big up to 11th Street, man. That's like my family at the time, my family now essentially. So yeah, oh my god, we're right at the 5-minute mark. I think this is enough time for Sayou and Miles in the future to be all set up and to nicely transition into a live stream segment. But yeah, so this season was good. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a lot of work behind the scenes. I'm kind of actually really happy it's done with for now. Like, I'm happy I was able to push those episodes out for the December, which are like super grueling and stressful because there's so many people I'm interviewing. And I hope you guys enjoy the celebration. Reporting live from the nah, it's not time yet. Oh, or maybe I already did that. Anyway, bye. See you. Thank you to my subscribers. I love y'all. Not in a parasocial way. Yeah.
Hello. I think we're back online. Can you guys see me? I'm so excited to be talking to you right now. So for this question, we're gonna do a question and answer. So before this live stream or the show, I had asked some subscribers if you had some questions about the show and just the work, the channel, to Miles says I should be looking at this camera. So if you had some questions, just to send it my way. And so I have some questions I'm going to answer right now. I did look at them briefly before, but I'm going to answer them off the cuff. So I'm super excited. Thank you to everyone who submitted. Thank you to the people who are in the chat right now. I do see the comments. Again, drop questions or anything that you guys have, or questions that are not answered here today. So right now we're going to start off with the first question, and I have some notes. So it's from Sin, pronounced Sin, so like Sinner Sin. Hi Sin, how are you? They are from Jacksonville, Florida. So the question is, what inspired you to create the kind of content you make with the Griot channel? And how did you come up with the editing style you use for your videos? Your channel is so unique and fresh. I love to hear about how you started this project and your motivations behind it. Thank you for the amazing content. Oh, thank you so much, Sin. That's such a sweet comment and such a great question. So, I don't know, I feel like there isn't like a Zach moment. Well, I guess there is a Zach moment. So, around 2021, I transitioned from my previous employment, my previous career, which was like working in city government, and became like a full-time culture journalist. And at the time, I was like dating this dude, jump scare. Like, dating this dude who like had good opinions about like pop culture and just culture in general and like hip hop, and like recommended that I started posting on TikTok. So I started posting consistently on TikTok about hip hop and American pop culture, while also writing and pitching to magazines. So I felt like TikTok at the time, my page is still up on TikTok actually. Like I hope my day one subscribers are people from TikTok who follow me from TikTok to Griot's channel. So that's also where the Rice and Stew Please production comes from, because that was the original TikTok name. So I was posting on TikTok a lot about hip hop, and honestly, on the TikTok channel, it was mostly about femme rap and like queer people in hip hop, because I felt at the time as like a black femme, there wasn't really a lot of representation for us. There wasn't like a safe place for us to talk about hip hop, and even like talking about like rappers. Talking about female rappers in general. I felt like the commentary around them like really sucked. And so from posting on TikTok, I was like gaining a bit of traction, you know, gaining a little bit of movement. And I had followers who was just suggest that I start a YouTube channel. And I was like, like at the time I was like, oh, like what am I, like a journalist starting a YouTube channel? But then also I was on TikTok as a journalist. And so I just like, there was this one follower who just kept recommending that I do long form content. And then TikTok too was like winding down for me. Like I wasn't gaining that much views. I felt like I was putting in like a lot of work into my content and it just wasn't getting enough views. And so I was like, okay, I guess I'll go into YouTube. So I always had the name The Griots. The name The Griots has always just been there. I knew if I started a hip hop platform, it would be called something with the word griot. I just love the meaning of it and what it represents. I still get questions about what the name means in the comments, which is so interesting to me. I'm assuming if you're asking what is the meaning behind the name of the channel, The Griots, I'm assuming you're not black, because I feel like it's so evident. Like I embed the meaning throughout all the episodes and all the branding, and I make it explicitly clear. So I always knew I had the name. I actually at the time was thinking about airing The Griots on like public TV. You know how like PBS has like local stations where you can like air your TV show or content for free. And then the guy I was dating at the time, jump scare. Actually not jump scare, he's actually a good person, but I won't get into that. Was like, no, why would you like do public TV, like a public TV station? Like you're not gonna get any views or reach from there. You should like hit up YouTube. You should do YouTube. So that's how I started on YouTube about 2 years ago. And 2020, yeah. So 2023, I think I did launch the trailer, and then 2024, I started publishing episodes. I feel like I've been talking for so long, but I realize these are what questions are for, right? I feel like as a journalist, I'm on the other side, so I'm used to asking people a lot of questions, but I'm not used to talking about myself. I also hate talking about myself. Yeah. So that's the general consensus. I just felt like hip hop media just sucked. I just felt there wasn't enough space for queer and like femmes, queer and like black women. That's like a mixed jungle of a sentence, but I just felt there wasn't enough space for queer identities and women and just like people who are on the outskirts of what hip hop is. And I think hip hop itself, hip hop culture, is like a revolutionary practice, and so it was a shame that those identities weren't being included. So yeah, I think that's the answer. Again, I feel like I've mixed up some words, but as you know, if you watch my content for a while, you know I mispronounce words often. It's just that, you know, neurodivergency, that autism. Okay, so next question. I hope we're good on time. Are we good on time? Okay, perfect. I'm talking fast, but I need to calm down. I'm a little bit nervous. Yeah, but I'm just excited. Okay, so the next question is from Nigel. Big up Nigel. Nigel is a Patreon member. How do you decide what music to talk about? Yeah, that's a really good question. So I envision the Griots to be like a news station, like a hip hop news station. And so usually with news stations or like news networks such as CNN, MSNBC, Fox News, there is breaking news content and then pre-recorded content. So pre-recorded content is longer investigated pieces, and breaking news content is like content or reporting that happens like immediately. So what happens is I'll be on Twitter, I'll be on like the hip hop pages, I'll be on Reddit, just consuming hip hop media like all of you. And so I'll see stories and think about, okay, maybe I want to write about this. And then I'll just like go through the process of writing about it. I'm trying to like, I'm just losing my train of thought now. But yes, so like for example, this year the Super Bowl, Kendrick Lamar was a big deal. So that for me was breaking news story. So I knew the Super Bowl was coming up. I knew I would have to write and produce an episode about that in like 7 days. Like I knew that, like, because if I pushed that episode out later than that, I wouldn't get any views. I would kind of just miss the mark. So I consider an episode like that breaking news. That's a hip hop news story that's happening now, and it's important. I need to talk about it. I would consider episodes like, I want to talk about Mike when I went to the Mike concert to be like a longer investigative piece, even though that piece wasn't really investigative, but I consider it to be longer investigative piece because I had to plan that trip out. So I had to buy my tickets. I had to like, you know, like book my train ride there. I know I had to like have the date set in my calendar. I had to film that day and I had to like edit it. So that was like longer form content, like an investigative piece. So I hope that makes sense. So we're pretty much like a regular news station. We'll have breaking news episodes and then longer investigative pieces that I publish out. And usually I have like a list of topics I want to discuss on like a Google Drive or just my notes. And my goal is just like to get through those stories quickly and fast. But it can be such a hassle editing behind the scenes because I'm like the only person doing this. Jeez, oh my God, that was so much talking. All right, I need to be more comfortable with this. Okay, so any artists, okay, this is another question from Manny from Atlanta. Any artists you want or wanted to see either this year or next year? I really wanted to see Billy Woods. Gollywog was my favorite album of the year. And I actually had like few opportunities to see him. He had a free show in Brooklyn this year, but I was like working. I got off work like around 6 and I think the show was around 7. I was just like so tired. And then I thought about booking a ticket to like one of his, because I think he's on tour, but then I missed that. So Billy Woods is actually really someone I wanted to see this year because I wanted to see Gollywog live. Shows that I've attended have been Rico Nasty and Mike. I thoroughly enjoyed that Mike concert. I think Mike is such a great artist, and Rico too. So those were like really, really dope concerts. I did want to go to the Grand National Tour. I missed that. I really want to see Kendrick live. I really like Kendrick live. When it comes to other shows, I mostly want to stay in the underground scene because they're cheaper and I can film more easily. Like going to Grand National Tour, I probably wouldn't record that for like reporting for the channel. It was just like, it would be too crazy. So yeah, so thank you Manny from ATL for that question. Jonas from Texas. Oh, shout out to Jonas. I've seen you in the comments. Appreciate you. What inspired you to create this platform? So yeah, this is similar to Sin's question. Yeah, I just kind of wanted an alternative hip-hop media. It just kind of just seemed boring. And I wanted to push out topics that were not being reported in hip-hop media. I feel like even if you look at the YouTube hip-hop space, it's like literally just Kendrick or Drake content or something related to the beef or just very like man stuff. Yeah, that's how I would describe it. And of course, shout out to like the men who are watching this, but it can just be like very like cis heteronormative, and yeah, I don't like that very much. So thank you, Jonas from Texas. And then the fifth question. I don't know who this person's from. I'm so sorry. Oh, is it? Yeah, but I don't know who this person's from. Who this question's from. So it's from. Sorry, I'm like stumbling on my words. Anonymous. Anonymous. I would just say anonymous. So it's favorite underground releases. Oh, okay. So favorite underground releases. I really love Rico in the UK. He's a grime rapper that mixes electronic and hip hop. I discovered him on TikTok like in 2024. Listened to his Good Dreams EP. He just like actually pushed out a new tape called Dance Tapes. I just really love his style. I feel like he's so heavily underrated. He's with Brighter Days, which I feel like has some notoriety or like success in the UK. So shout out to Rico. It's spelled REEK 0. Yeah, he's really dope. I love Rico. Also, like a few of my subscribers too are rappers. Shout out to Kaz the Virgo, who's an underground rapper in the UK. Shout out to Joe Jazz, who've also been on the channel, are underground rappers in the UK. I really like Shy Cartier. I hope I'm pronouncing that. I think she's a really dope rapper. Again, when it comes to the underground, I tend to stay in the UK. She pushed out a tape this year. I think her first debut mixtape. It was actually a really great mixtape. I just felt like her management didn't really promote her well. I just felt like the tape was there and then it just disappeared, and then she started releasing songs that were not on the tape. She also just dropped a few songs with Lil Yachty. I don't know, they weren't my style. Yeah, I don't know if I would consider Mona Leo underground. I guess, yeah, underground, but Mona Leo's been someone I've been watching for a while, and to see her success right now, love Mona Leo, so really happy for her. All right, and I believe, 6th question. Are we good on time? Mm-hmm. Okay, perfect. So 6th question, what's something you're tired of hearing in hip-hop spaces? Oh my god, probably just Drake and Kendrick Lamar content. Like, I don't know how much commentary, how much video essays, how much op-eds need to be written about this beef. I feel like even reflecting now, I actually don't think much has changed in hip hop culture since this beef. Yeah, for me as a black woman, yeah, watching and engaging in that beef was like very weird and interesting. So I would just like hip hop platforms to like stray away from that type of content. Like I get it, we should obviously like discuss Kendrick the way he's moving this year and last year. Like he's obviously a huge player in the game, so it's hard to avoid him. But I feel like beef related content is just like really boring right now, and it just feels like Stanish. Like both these men are questionable. I mean, it's just a matter of who's more problematic than the other. 6'7". Did you guys get it? No, I'm joking. All right, and then the last. Oh, and then also for that, also I hate when people discuss like, oh, hip hop or rap is dead. That is so crazy to me. Like, I think when people think about hip hop, they only think of rap music, and hip hop has like several elements. You know, like talking to people who are in academia, like doing hip hop studies, talking to people who are doing like breakdancing, talking to people who are using hip hop as a therapy, like using hip hop as therapy and like radical like liberation and like revolutionary practices. Again, stumbling on my words, but the idea that hip hop as a culture is dead is just so weird for me, and I hate like that conversation keeps bringing up. Like we can talk about the commercial aspect of hip hop rap music, but hip hop as a culture is not dead. It's never gonna die as long as I'm producing and making content and not bored. And then last question of the night. Again, I don't know who this question's from, but it says Dream Posse Cut Line. I'm not sure what that means. Do you mean like my like dream, like a really good bar I heard this year? No?
Dream Posse Cut Song.
What is that?
Dream group of artists on one
song. Dream group of artists.
Who aren't a group.
Oh, like rappers combining.
Yeah.
Shit, that is. Oh, I can't swear because I need to be monetized. I need to get that coins, and I'm joking. Oh my god, that is actually really hard. I feel like I have nothing like right now. No, I feel like I don't. That is actually really hard. Yeah, I don't have any right now. I feel like in rap itself, a lot of artists tend to collaborate together. So like oftentimes like if I want an artist to collaborate with someone, they'll eventually do it. So maybe I can talk about collaborations. I really want Mona Leo to link up with Megan Thee Stallion. I feel like they're such a great duo and like that Houston sound. And I feel like shout out to Megan too, who's like I feel like really big up like women in Houston, like female rappers. So I think I would love to see Mona Leo and Megan Thee Stallion link up. I feel like I would like to see more like UK rappers and American rappers link up and not just being at Central C. That would be great. But yeah, I believe those are all the questions. Yeah, that is it. So we'll be right back with some more commentary after this brief message. I'll see you soon.
Then something just snapped. Something inside of me.
You're coming home with me. Huh?
Hold up. 11th Street? Y'all ain't heard of him?
The mic. All right, we're talking. I'm with all my friends right now. We're at the 11th Street event in the year 2023.
Don't like what I make because you like me. Like what I make because you like it.
11th Street? Y'all ain't heard of him?
And we're back. Oh, I'm looking at this camera right now. So we do have some questions in the chat that I want to answer before we go to the next segment. So I slowed it down just to see. Oh, someone said I saw Woods. Is y'all's this to say? I'm sorry if I'm messing up your username. Someone, yeah, you said I saw Woods in Portland. I love Gollywog. Interesting show for sure. It was just him and a laptop. That is so interesting. Yeah, I was wondering how he is when he's live, but yeah, he's definitely someone on my list I definitely want to see. All right, moving to questions that were asked previously. This is from Departed Heart 8508. How do you navigate the pressure to create videos on trending topics and provide an opinion as fast as possible in the attention economy? I try not to play into it. I think that's also why I moved away from TikTok, because there was a pressure to push out videos as soon as possible when a trending topic happened. I tend to like to sit on stories and for me to fully digest it. I'm also constantly analyzing my critique and making sure that it's fair. Because a lot of times I'll be talking about rappers and I could give a ish about them, or I just think they're super problematic. But I'm just my viewers and my subscribers like this rapper. I need to give a fair critique if it's an album review. I think one person I've consistently tried to do this with is Playboy Cardi. I don't know, I've heard so many things about Cardi behind the scenes, but my viewers like Cardi. And I have to talk about Cardi. Cardi's a huge player in the hip hop scene. And so I try to have that duality where I'm able to critique Cardi and obviously his abusive past and present, to be honest. And also be oh, he's a great artist. He produces really great music in hip hop. He's changing the scene. So yeah, so that's my way about going about it. I try not to rush commentary. It's just never gonna happen for me. I just feel it just won't be equitable. Okay, so this is another. Oh, Jonas said the griot is so public access coded. Yeah, it is. It's crazy to imagine I would have put it on a PBS station locally. You guys have never heard about the griot, so I'm happy I put it on YouTube. He also said, what are your aspirations for season 3, Jonas? Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know what your pronouns are, Jonas. I'm gonna say they. So I don't know, I had such big aspirations for season 2, and it just felt like nothing went right. My laptop broke. I was navigating a move. I think I mentioned this in the pre-recorded content that you had. So it was just very stressful. I feel towards the end, my editing had gotten worse, and it was just so many hiccups with how I wanted things to go. I was actually, when I pushed out the finale yesterday, I was actually a bit disappointed because YouTube was still uploading it blurry, and I was damn, I wanted this to be perfect. So I don't really have I will have aspirations, but I think right now I'm focused on going back to the drawing board, creating mood boards about the aesthetic and vibe, rethinking my graphic design and bettering my graphic design. I'm also during this period where I'm breaking and preparing for season 3, I'm just gonna be consuming so much media. I'm gonna be going to the movies, listening to new music, just getting your creative juices going again. So I'm highly influenced by other people. I don't just sit here and just all my editing style comes from just me solely. My editing style is actually heavily influenced by Terrence Nann's HBO series Random Acts of Lightness and this FX series Cake season 1. Those when I seen those shows, they revolutionized. I keep saying revolutionized me, but they changed me in a way when it comes to how I can create videos and essays and just content in general. So I'm rambling. Okay, I'm trying to look at the comments. Batman YF, what's up from the Czech Republic? What are you doing in the Czech Republic? But what's up? Yeah, so okay. I think those are all the questions I've done. It's gonna be the last comment from Jonas. Alternative hip hop media is so essential. The platform you create is pretty radical and honestly creates a great space for discourse. Yeah, for discourse. I think that's what you meant. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate all my subscribers and everyone who's like been really supportive of the platform. All right. Right now we're gonna transition into a quick segment, and I want to introduce you guys to Miles. Miles, come.
Hello.
All right, this is Miles. Miles helped me create this production. He had seen my content before, and then we just kind of chatted. And when I moved to the city, we linked up, and I had this idea. So he's like done this production for me. This is the first time I'm working with a collaborator when it comes to producing. I usually produce all the stuff. So I kind of wanted to like you guys to see Miles and for us to like have a quick chat. Miles, how are you doing today?
I'm good. Yes.
Could you tell the viewers who are watching a bit more about 11th Street and the work that you guys do?
Yes, for sure. 11th Street is a production company out of New Jersey. We essentially, I'm glad you said you had an idea because like I like to say we execute creative ideas. So if you're creative and you have an idea, you come to us. We just don't make it happen, right? Whatever it is, we worked on music videos, we worked on short films, documentaries, behind the scenes, live streams. You get it. We do it all, and by we I mean me and a couple other people.
And like, how did you like create 11th Street? Like, how did that idea come to existence?
It started when I was in high school with two homies, just a photographer and a rapper. I was a videographer, so we were just making content for him, and from there we spread out to doing sports stuff. When I got to college, we were doing vlogs, documentaries, etc. And it's expanded and expanded, and yeah, got my hands all over the creative space of just doing media, and by media I mean like animations, working on music, working on, yeah, you can go on, I can just name every creative aspect because I like to try and do it all, and yeah, that's what we do.
I'm sorry, Miles and I are in blue shirts because we're wearing official Griots merch. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it says thank you to the ancestors, and Miles has like 11th Street hat. So yeah, we're merged out. We're representing our brands, so that's great. We're trying. This creative lifestyle is not easy, like bruh, it's crazy. So I wanted to know, like, what is some cool works that 11th Street has pushed out this year?
Yes. And sorry, I'm a rambler and I'm a mumbler, which is a horrible mix for an interview, but one of my favorite projects we did this year, we worked on a music video for Black Dynamite for K-Dot Woods down in Baltimore. I directed it, and we sourced all of the whole props, the set. We got a team together, and yeah, that was awesome. We also worked on a creative campaign for Gianni, which was sick. We did 7 short form videos. That was nuts. That was like a 6-7 month project, 1 video a month. That was awesome. But our main thing that we've done this year is 11TTV. That's our Twitch creative showcases where
we've been on.
Yes, the griots that's like kind of how we connected for real, is because we like to feature different creatives that I find on the internet, and we show some music, we show some YouTube videos, we show some vlogs, and we also do live DJ mixes. And so just trying to showcase all of the cool shit on the internet, that you don't get to really see because sometimes you just don't want to click on it. We're just gonna give it to you in a nice little TV program. I like to call it our pseudo TV network. And yeah, we like to showcase other people, you know. It's not here at 11th Street. It is about us, but we're the creative sidekicks. Like, we're not the superheroes here. It's whoever's on the camera. Like, I'm supposed to be back there, for real.
So if you're in like New Jersey, New York City area, I would definitely recommend working with 11th Street. They helped me put this together. So we're gonna transition to more like rap talk because this is a hip hop platform. Yes. What have you been listening to this year?
Oh my, yes. Oddly enough, when I looked at my little rap, it was the JPEG Mafia, I Laid Down My Life for You.
Oh, from last year?
Yes, from last year.
Everyone was talking about that from last year.
He put out the director's cut. which add like 10 more songs.
Yeah.
So it kind of was a new project, which all you artists, you're not slick by putting out just the same project with more songs, but it's fine.
Yo,
It's
and then I hate when they drop the deluxe like literally like 2 to 3 weeks after the album, or even like the night after.
We did not digest the
Yeah.
album. It's either
It's just a streaming or money grab at this point.
1 year. You have 1 year to do it. Anything shorter than like a week, you're crazy.
Yeah, you're
Longer than a
crazy.
year, you're crazy. But I've listened to that. I have been listening to a New York artist. He's not from New York, but Blake Parker.
Oh, is you? He's a rapper.
They are a rapper, yeah.
They are a rapper.
Amazing project. R&B, rap, pop, covers of rock. He do it all for real. Blah. That's called Box Office Poison. Box Office Poison.
Okay, interesting.
Yes.
I feel like whenever I'm like creating episodes, like people comment about rappers I haven't heard about, I'm just like, oh my god, now I gotta listen to this album.
No, and you guys do, and
you guys put me onto like a lot of new rap, so like I appreciate that. Comment.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
And
what in the mainstream are you listening to?
yeah, it's Mike. It's
Mike,
Mike.
yeah.
It's Mike, man.
Did you like Pinball too?
Yes, I like Pinball too. It grew on me. At first, I only liked like half the songs.
Okay, yeah.
It grew on me fast.
Yeah.
And
I think Prezi is such a lit track.
no. Earl. I'll
okay.
be bumping that little.
I listened to Earl, but I wasn't like vibing to it too as much. I was talking to a subscriber, Kaz, and he was like, "Oh, Earl's like one of those people. It takes like several listens for me to like get what he's saying."
Yeah.
So
no.
yeah, Earl
And he's a mumbler.
He
He's
is.
a mumbler. So it definitely, you gotta listen to it like 2-3 times before you can even understand his language.
Yeah, I feel that.
And yeah, I'm like, other than that, for real, yeah, it's really been those two on loop.
Okay.
And a lot of underground stuff. I search TikTok relentlessly for artists.
The same. I
So,
get
like,
most of my recommendations from TikTok now at this point.
Yeah, in this month alone, I've found over 100 artists on TikTok that I've started to listen to.
I need to be saving more songs then.
I see. No, yeah, they added that like add to Apple Music, so like it's easy to save them. I save them, then when they drop a new project, I like to tap in.
Okay.
And then we go from there. But yeah, I've just been exploring music for real.
So for this year, for our top 5 rappers of 2025, we had Clips at number 1, Kendrick at number 2, Playboy Carti at 3, NBA YoungBoy at 4, and Tyler the Creator at 5. I was gonna put Doechii at 5. I was like really, because I was actually super upset there wasn't any femmes in like the top 5, but it was just like such a male-dominated year for everyone. I feel like women were leading the underground, so I kind of wanted to know like who would be. Well, can you give me one person, or can you even do a top 5?
I can do like a top.
Okay, I'm gonna judge your top 5. Okay, do a top 3.
Maybe I'll do top 3. Maybe I can do top 5.
Okay.
I
considering everything.
Yeah. Okay.
So like how they're moving within the culture, like people are talking about them, and like the words that they're dropping, like tapes. Are they active? Are they outside?
Right. Okay. So number 1, this is fair. No, I'm gonna do number 1. I'm gonna go Mike.
Okay, Mike.
I think he's got a million. I think he's got a million monthly listeners on Spotify, so he can. I can call him mainstream.
Okay.
Mike's mainstream. I can call him enough. I can call him mainstream enough.
He had a big year. He was on NPR.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
he's mainstream enough where I can slip him in the top 5, and like I can argue that. So I'm gonna play him 1 just because Kendrick didn't really drop nothing.
Yeah, Kendrick didn't drop it, but he was like everywhere.
Yeah, Kendrick's my 2. He would be my 1. He's the best rapper alive, but Kendrick's my 2. And 3, I can't put Carti. I'm gonna put Tyler. Tyler's been rapping his ass off all year. He's been in a lot of controversy.
Yeah.
But aside from the controversy,
he didn't address publicly, by the way. Just
yes,
saying.
he just ignored.
Yeah, just ignored.
Like,
okay.
If you are an aspiring artist, that's sometimes that may be the best way. Sometimes
you should address your
yes,
anti-blackness.
That was something you needed to talk about. Well, I'm gonna slip him in 3. I'm gonna put Doechii at 4.
Yeah, I was really. She hasn't dropped anything. To be honest, I'm like a bit tired of Alligator Bites Never Heal. Like I am ready for a new era, but I feel like I appreciate the way she's moving.
But if I'm gonna give Kendrick number 2 and he didn't drop nothing, I can give Doechii 4.
Exactly.
I can give Doechii 4 because it was still hard. Like who's rapping? Who rapping like that?
Yeah, I feel like Doechii.
For real. Oh wait. I was like, I just thought of Vince Staples. Like, where do I put?
Oh
Vince?
yeah, did you see his show?
Yeah, like
I need
where
to
do I put
review
Vince?
his
Where do I
show.
put Earl?
Yeah.
Well,
Vince didn't drop. He just like I don't
okay, how about this? At 4, I'm gonna go Earl because he dropped.
Okay.
Doechii, I'm sorry. 4A, Doechii, 4B, Earl. 5, West Side Gun. And I feel like that's...
Really?
Yeah,
Okay. I was like,
that's safe.
the West Side Gun tape was hard for me to listen. Like, I did like a few stuff, but like West Side can be like, okay, I need to like take it in. I do like Benny the Butcher better as like in that Buffalo collective.
The best one is Stove God Cooks though.
Yes, he was the best feature on the Clips album.
He's the best feature on every album he's on. I don't know if his project dropped. I heard his project was dropping. It might have dropped, and I'm just on the wrong side of the internet right now. But Stove.
Yeah, Stove is really good. You didn't mention Clips. Do you not like Clips?
I do like Clips. I should have mentioned Clips. You're right. Wait. Okay, I'm taking Kendrick out the top 5 because he didn't drop. I'm putting Clips. This is crazy. Okay, 1.
Okay. 1, you said Mike.
I said 1. I said Mike. I'm
Okay.
keeping that. 1, Mike. 2, Push.
A Push.
Push. I like
Push
that.
over Malice?
I'll just put Clips and be safe. I'll just put Clips and be safe. I don't want to get in trouble.
Okay.
Clips. 3. Who did I say? Tyler.
Yeah, Tyler.
3 Tyler, 4 Earl,
and
5 Doechii, West Side Gun I'm kicking out.
Yeah.
That's safe.
Have
West
you
Side Gun. No, I'm kicking out Doechii. I'm sorry. West Side Gun is 5.
Don't kick out Doechii. Doechii, if you see this, we love you.
You gotta drop. You gotta drop.
Yeah, you gotta drop your music though.
I love how you dropped that other song, that viral song like that.
Oh,
that
like
was
Dyke?
sick. Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
she dropped it like that.
Yeah.
So keep that up.
Whoever's working at TDE, you guys are doing an amazing job with your artists. So like, keep doing that. Okay, what else? What other femme rappers were you listening to? Because obviously you have to ask. Other than Doechii.
TDE do better about Absol. And what other? I love Rico.
Oh, okay, I like Rico too.
What's her name? Samara Singh.
I have heard of her. Everyone keeps mentioning her. I don't know. I feel like.
I always go back to the No Name projects.
Okay, No Name. Yeah, she dropped like 1 song this year, but she hasn't been really active. Yeah.
There's someone.
You should check out Anicia and ATL.
Yeah, no, I tapped in.
Yeah,
I gotta tap in.
She dropped I think it was with Tony Seltzer, similar to Mike. Dropped like a tape, like EP. I think so. I think it's a track I mentioned, but I haven't checked it out. But I think Anicia is pretty cool.
Putting me on.
Yeah, so.
Putting me on. What are we here for?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, have you checked out anyone in that 10K collective, Neonte?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Neonte just dropped a sick ass project.
Yeah.
I'm still.
Wait, what do you think about Playboy Cardi, by the way? So.
Like, what do I think about him? I think he can't rap.
Okay, yeah, someone, Kaz mentioned that in the episode of the season finale, like,
Yeah,
he's like aura farming type of.
For sure, and that's fine, like, that's.
I think that music should exist within hip hop. I think that's fine.
We're in
like,
2025, like, we need that. We need him. I love, that album was sick.
Do you think he's involved with, like, his production, like, he's telling the producer, I want this beat, or is it just, like, all the producers who are pulling that legwork? They might have some issues with him there.
I think both. Okay. I think he's a little involved, but I don't.
Because you know how Kanye's like a curator, like you can tell Kanye's like in his production.
Yeah, he's really a part of it. I think Cardi has become more involved due to working with all of the artists he has worked with in the past. So like now he knows what he wants, and he got his own sound.
Yeah,
it's his.
It is.
Anyone who makes anything like him, you know, it's like, oh, he sounds like Cardi.
Yeah, exactly. I can definitely see his influence, but not like I'm not hating on Cardi. I can see him.
He can't rap. He cannot.
Did you like I Am Music?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I've listened to it. Yeah.
I like how he flows. I like how he sounds on the beat. I like some of the bars.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I like some of the bars.
Some of the bars. I'm gonna look at the chat quickly to see if there's any comments because we're like talking off script.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm rambling. I'm sorry.
No, it's like totally. Oh, someone said shout out to Random Acts of Blindness. Yeah, like literally, such a great show. Influenced my editing. I would highly recommend. Okay, someone asked a question. You feel like we need more cyphers, rappers rapping together, or instrumental, rather than videos or unreleased songs? Do you? So I know in the UK, I feel like the UK scene does a lot of that. I can't think of the.
It's not radio. They're always in the same room. The angles.
Yes, they have like multiple like radio stations and they do like freestyles and ciphers. I feel like the UK does that well. I think in the US we only have what's it called, radio. The one in New York City, it's like Green Graphic Design.
Oh, on the radar.
Yes, I feel like that's the only.
Cool.
Yeah.
They're cool.
That's the only cyber place I can think about in the US. Who else do we have?
And if you're an artist, email On the Radar. They are very cool about that. They will email you back. It may take a little bit, but they have hit back a lot of the artists I work with, and they're working on stuff. So they're nice people. Okay. I think I want to go back a little bit.
Yeah.
My favorite female artist right now is Led by Her from the UK.
Led by Her. What type of like?
It's like atmospheric rap, very floaty, very like
Okay.
very ethereal. It's cool. It's nothing crazy, but very smooth shit.
Okay. All right. So I think that's all the questions with Miles. I've harassed him long enough for this segment. He's
Bring
gonna.
ciphers back. Rappers need to rap. That's all I have to say.
And yeah, I just want to say like thank you so much again to 11th Street. Like this wouldn't have been possible for them without them. So Miles is gonna exit, and then we'll be right back with a quick transition, and then yeah, we'll do some goodbyes after that. I'll see you like a few seconds. I'll be right back. Like I promise. And we're back. Oof. Let me put my arms down because me and Miles have both been like sweating profusely to put this together. Like we're not trying to show like our. But yeah, this is like.
Down.
Oh wait, are we on?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, sir. Yeah, so this is like towards the end of the show. Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you so much for people who've engaged and supported the channel, the work. Honestly, this year has been like so rough, and you know, I don't know where we'll be next year. I'm gonna push forward. I'm gonna push out another season. It's gonna be freaking fantastic, hopefully. But I'm excited for like the mini break in January to just like recoup and just come up with new creative ideas. So I'm just like appreciating my subscribers. I see you guys in the comments. Sometimes the comments do be overwhelming. I try not to engage too much because some people be really like kind of like rude and a bit like misogynist and like their critique of my work. Sometimes that's a bit annoying. So I have to like step back and be like, oh, is this for critique or is this person just like this is then they real misogyny because I'm like a woman telling you like about this rap person or rapper. So I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate it so much. This live stream was so fun. I feel like it was a great way to celebrate the end of the season. I can't believe I did this. This is so nerve-wracking. You get to see me fully on camera. So yeah, I just want to thank everyone who's watching and for those who are gonna watch again in the replay. Who else should I shout out? Oh, shout out to all the people who joined us for December with the awards season. Shout out to Kyla, who like has worked with me 2 times now for that Best Dressed Rappers episode. She's like amazing, like really smart, and it's like provided such great fashion commentary. Shout out to Tiff. Shout out to Maya for the season finale episode. Shout out to Money for Water, Niall, Cass the Virgo, Ronne, Keon. Oh my God, Keon, if you're watching, thank you. Keon's been like a huge supporter of the channel. They've been here like forever, essentially. Who else? Yeah, shout out to everyone. Best hip hop journalist alive and best hip hop platform alive.
Oh my God.
You already know.
Oh my God.
And on that note, thank you so much. I'll see you. Well, I don't know when I'll see you, but until next time, for sure. I'm out. Peace.
Reporting from the east coast of the American Empire, I'm Sayou Cooper, and this is The Griots. I wrote and produced this episode. Our theme song for this season is Jaws by Suzuki-san. Our Instagram and other cool stuff can be found on our website. Links are always in the description. Thank you to the ancestors. Until next time.